From the University of North Carolina School of Media and Journalism, covering the full range of Tar Heel athletics. This is Sports Extra.
Happy Friday, Tar Heels. Welcome to this edition of Sports Extra. I'm Caroline Boyer.
And I'm Kirsten Clark. Let's jump right in. The 5th-ranked men's basketball team met up with Elon on the Smith Center hardwood on Wednesday and got an unexpected challenge. It was slow going for the boys with 7 turnovers in the first half. Freshman standout Cole Anthony looked particularly sloppy, going only 4 for 14 from the field. The Phoenix went into the locker room at halftime with a 33-32 lead. Momentum picked up for the Heels in the second half with junior Garrison Brooks and freshman Armando Baycott making plays in the paint. The two forwards scored 36 points combined, with Baycott setting a personal season high of 22 points, proving that big men can make plays too. The Heels took the win 75-61 to move to 4-0. Now let's take it over to basketball analyst Brian Gallagher for more about Roy's boys. Brian?
The Wednesday matchup versus Elon was rubbish. I mean, the team as a whole shot 16% from 3. Now that's hot garbage. As you already know, freshman point guard Cole Anthony had a terrible shooting night from the field along with 4 turnovers. However, he still made something out of nothing, grabbing 10 boards and dishing out 8 dimes. But the player of the game goes to Armando Baycott, who put a season-high double-double with 22 points and 14 rebounds. However, the Heels are going to need more out of its starters and rotation players because only 2 players scored in double figures against Elon. Yes, Elon. Look, I assume it's better to play poorly now before ACC play starts, but dadgum, Roy's got to whip his boys into shape. That being said, there is one positive that you can take away. This Heels team can rebound. Currently, there are 4 players rebounding 8 per game. Now, all they have to do is get more people involved on offense. We'll have a crew with the Heels when they head to the Bahamas for the Battle of Atlantis tournament. Roy and Heels fans everywhere are looking for more consistency, especially when the competition picks up. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Brian. The undefeated Lady Tar Heels are already stirring things up for the 2020-2021 basketball season. Coach Courtney Banghart has announced that 5 outstanding student athletes signed their national letters of intent to join the North Carolina Chapel Hill program. Deja Kelly, Anya Poole, Kennedy Todd Williams, Alyssa Utsby, and Ali Zalea will join the Tar Heel roster in 2020. As a group, the Carolina class is ranked 11th nationally and 4th in the Atlantic Coast Conference by ESPNW.
Women's basketball isn't the only women's team that's got some stars. Field hockey's Marissa Creator is also showing out this season. Creator has been working hard all season long to ensure her team remains undefeated. Creator scored 14 of the 80 goals scored by the Tar Heels this season, scoring in 12 of their 21 games so far. Creator has pushed the limits, playing in every game with a minimum of 25 minutes per game. The field hockey team has a tournament semifinal game in the NCAA championship against Boston College in about an hour. Creator scored twice against BC in the conference tournament, a 3-1 Carolina win less than 2 weeks ago. Adrian Walker is live with the team in Winston-Salem as the Heels get ready to take on the Eagles. A win today sends the Heels to their 2nd straight national title game. Adrian?
Guys, I'm here live at Kentner Stadium in Wake Forest. You can see the field behind me. UNC is taking on Boston College for the 3rd time this year. They faced Wake Forest 3 times last year in the Final Four in Louisville. I was there. There were a ton of fans, a ton of alumni, and we are 7 hours closer this year. So there should be a huge turnout. The stands are currently empty, but it should be a great game, a huge turnout, and that's all from me. Back to you guys.
Caroline, the field hockey team, they've been here before. This is nothing new. I have all the faith that they can bring home a win.
They're going to be cool under pressure. They've been undefeated for 2 seasons straight. What's one more win? What's one more? I think they can do it.
They can do it. During a season full of ups and downs, the UNC football team enters its final 2 games with its dreams of a postseason appearance still alive. With UNC currently sitting at 4-6, the Heels will need to win their final 2 games in order to go bowling. Carolina's path to the postseason begins this weekend when the Heels play host to Mercer. After winning its first 2 games, Mercer has struggled this season and is in 7th place in the Southern Conference standings. UNC has struggled recently, losing its past 2 conference games. While Saturday's game marks senior night for UNC, freshman Sam Howell will hope to leave a mark as he's only 1 touchdown pass away from tying the UNC single-season record. If UNC can get the job done against Mercer, then they'll have to beat a reeling NC State team on the road to earn bowl eligibility. State is out of the bowl picture.
After struggling to fill seats at Kenan Stadium last year, the UNC football team has officially sold out every home game this year. Coach Mack Brown brought new excitement and hope when he was hired in November. He has constantly encouraged fans to show up to games and arrive early. This is the first time UNC has sold out all games since 1983 when Dick Crum was head coach.
Tonight, the UNC women's soccer team will take on the Colorado Buffs at Dorrance Field in second round action of NCAA tournament play. The Heels come into the game after a 5-0 win against Belmont. Brianna Pinto and Alicia Russo will need to continue to excel as offensive threats with 10 and 11 goals on the season respectively. Freshman Isabel Cox will also be a player to watch coming into the matchup with her incredible pace and finishing ability. Bridget Andrzejewski will also need to perform in the front after scoring a goal when the Heels played Colorado in the 2017 tournament. This year, the Heels will need to watch out for Taylor Kornick, who has 12 goals on the season. Anson Dorrance will surely look for his game changers such as Rui Mucherera to come up big tonight in order to move on to the third round Sunday.
Carolina Rowing recently signed 7 new Tar Heels who will join the roster for the 2020-2021 season. The recruits are Lily Argenbright, Molly Hillam, Caroline Lamerson, Gianna Maroney, Isabel McGimsey, Claire Melgard, and Lauren Walsh. 2 of those rowers are from North Carolina. Coach Sarah Haney is looking forward to welcoming these athletes to campus because of their contribution in the classroom and on the water.
It's not a worst to first kind of story, but it's close. Carolina volleyball has put together a major turnaround to the season and hopes to continue the winning ways against arch rival Duke on Thursday night in Carmichael Arena. UNC got off to a rocky start but still managed to take the first set of the match. Carolina dominated after the first set as the team was clicking on all cylinders. Once again, it wasn't just one player for the Heels getting it done as Carly Pett gets a beautiful kill. Annabelle Archer and Sky Howard also pitched in with kills of their own to help the Tar Heels extend their lead. Carolina would continue to overpower those Dukies as the Tar Heels get those brooms out and sweep the match 3-0. Not only did the Heels dominate against the Dukies, one player in particular showed out last night. Sky Howard posted yet another impressive performance against Duke. The true freshman had 8 kills and 3 blocks, contributing on both ends of the floor. Howard helped the Heels start off strong, tallying more than half of her kills in the first set with no errors in 3 sets. Howard had a near-perfect match.
The UNC wrestling team is hosting a school supply drive to support UNC Children's Hospital School. The drive will be Sunday at Carmichael Arena when Carolina hosts the Chattanooga Duel. The gates open at 1 p.m. The team suggests donating items such as crayons, colored pencils, notebooks, colored paper, calculators, books for ages K through 12, iPads, and gift cards for ebooks.
The 2020-2021 wrestling season is already looking bright for this group of Tar Heels. 4 student athletes have signed their letters of intent to join the North Carolina program. Will Guida, Gavin Kane, Cade Lott, and Julian Tagg will enroll at UNC next fall and begin competition in Chapel Hill during the 2020-21 season.
It's going to be an exciting weekend to be of Tar Heel. We've got field hockey in a couple hours. We've got soccer tonight, and we have our last home football game tomorrow.
Hey, look, I hope the Monday show has a lot of wins to talk about.
I hope we do too, so we can fill up.
I think they will. That does it for this Friday's edition of Sports Extra. Thanks for watching, Tar Heels.
We'll catch you on Monday with all the highlights from a big weekend of action. See ya.